Thank you for choosing CTN. And now it's time with Herman and Sharron.
I love you.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you, Brooke, for opening our program.
Yes, she's got a sweet little voice.
Yes.
She does.
Yeah. And she's going to do another one for me. I got that coming up.
She's getting married pretty soon, too. A few months.
Honey, does she want you to say that?
Sure, she don't care.
Oh, okay.
least
Brooke,
I
is
don't
that
think-
okay? What? She just announced your wedding. Is that okay? Okay.
See, you don't care.
Okay. Okay. We have a good friend. He flies all the way from California
Yes, he does.
to come here and to help you. And I'm like, I on my phone, I just did this morning. Sharron saw me doing it. She's probably saying, "What are you doing?" But I took a picture. I don't know if you can get this, Kevin. I don't know if you can. I should say Dave, because he's my director back there. Right there. Yeah. Okay.
Very good.
There's my vitamins that I take every day. It's the multivitamin and the
Super omega 3, 6,
great.
and 9.
Yes, that really punches me.
And vitamin C.
And that's my combination, and I am so consistent, I'm boring. so
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, the boring part. Oh, man. Hey,
You walked right into that one.
Yeah, we're married almost 59 years. We were just telling Bruce, and when you think about it, we're 1 year away from this year, 60 years married.
I know. Scary, isn't it?
We've got to do something special on our 60th.
I know. I don't know what.
What are you going to do
We've
for
done
me?
so many special things already. I don't know what's left. What's left?
No,
We've traveled all over the world.
I just tell, this is Bruce Brightman.
Yes, he is.
He is just a special guy, and besides, he's like Schwarzenegger in his bodybuilding. I mean, he's just amazing. You can't do it because you're watching us on TV. But if you could touch his guns, I'm talking about his shoulders, his arms. That's what they call them, two guns. You understand that? Okay.
He's founder of Life Source Vitamins.
Yeah, here it is.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, that's right. He was the pain. It was the pain of losing his father, Al, right? Mm-hmm. Brightman, in 1992 to pancreatic cancer.
Ooh, that's one of the worst kinds.
Yeah,
rough.
that motivated Bruce to start a Life Source Vitamins as a Christ-centered company,
Yes.
donating
Amen.
all the proceeds to Christian ministries.
Isn't that great?
I mean, a guy that does that cannot lose. He is going to succeed, and that's what you've done. You're an entrepreneur kind of guy.
Yeah, kind of by trade. All I've ever done since I was 26.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. So this isn't your first company, then?
No. I've had probably, I don't know, maybe 30.
Really?
Yeah.
And you sold some, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, sold some. Some were amazing failures, and which you learn a ton from, and some were amazing successes. And you learn less from the successes, honestly, than you do the failures.
Have you ever been married?
Yeah. Yep.
Family?
Yep. Daughter, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why nutrition? Why were you interested in nutrition?
Well, when we lost my father, it was paramount that I did something to help people possibly not lose loved ones soon. My dad was 68, and we all felt far too young to lose our father.
Wow.
And so it prompted me to start doing research. I had time. I had just sold a company and started doing research about nutrition and food and vitamins, and it prompted me into starting Life Source Vitamins. And I've been doing it ever since.
And I'm telling you, his vitamins.
Yeah, he does swear by them, I will say
and
that.
she says, why? And I said, because, you know, when you start taking something consistently and the way your body reacts to it, you know
Tells you,
it's
yeah.
quality. Now, I mean, I don't have something, flash in front of my quality, but I mean, you just know that this is quality stuff. And I really appreciate that about your company.
Yeah. For us, the cost of goods, shall we say, is never a factor. It's always, getting the best possible good to go in nutrient to go into our supplements. So you can buy 3-week-old broccoli, let's say. You can buy 2-week-old, 1-week-old. You know, as it goes, it loses efficacy. So we always want to buy early, right? We want to buy at the freshest point we can get it. And that's kind of how we do it with our whey protein. It's the same thing. We make sure that our whey protein is unbelievable. It's you know, right from the cows that we know in Wisconsin. We're the only people that are allowed to get this whey protein. So it's just we go the extra mile, shall we say.
And I tell you, the results are obvious.
Yeah.
It really is. Dave, can you give a shot of all of the products? At least these are the ones that Bruce brought today. We just put them kind of on display. There they are right there. And we're talking about brain health today.
Yep.
And I've got some of the items right here on the table that I'll show you a little later. But what specifically does the brain have to do with the rest of the body?
So, you know, when you talk about computers, the motherboard is the brain, or the processor is the brain. That's kind of what happens with us. The brain regulates everything in our body, from our health, sight, vision. When we see things, we actually see things upside down in black and white. 1/10,000th of a second, it flips it, turns all the millions of colors that God has created, and all of a sudden you're seeing a color image. It's fascinating what the brain does. I mean, everything ties in through the central nervous system up to the brain, and keeping oxygen in the brain is the key.
Wow.
So
how do you do that?
You can do it through supplementation. You have to exercise a little bit, and that doesn't mean you're going to do push-ups and sit-ups and all this stuff.
Not like you do.
Right. Yeah. It just means walking. Yeah. You can do little things around the house where you bend over just a little bit and get the heart going just a little bit, because that heart's beating, you know, blood, and that blood's going to the brain. It goes everywhere, but the brain takes in so much of this blood. It takes in, every minute, it takes in 750 to 1,000 milliliter, which is a bottle of wine, every minute to the brain. Wow. So it's funneling to the brain this whole time. And that brain does what it does with this blood, and it's every function we have, from taste, every emotion. Your brain has 70,000 thoughts a day. It's just, the numbers are amazing.
I had to memorize the verse 2 Corinthians 10:5, because this is what happens in my brain. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that comes against what God wants to do in my life. And every thought in that verse says that I have to give it to Him. So that brain will either destroy you, or at least your thought process and what you allow in there, or it will make you the person God wants you to be.
That's right.
And that's why your nutritious ideas are so needed. Dave, you sent us a lot of information.
Yeah.
And maybe we can put some of that on the screen.
Sure.
And Bruce, you can look at the screen and kind of give us a seminar as you're sitting there in your home about why they need what we're going to give them an opportunity to go online and purchase.
Yeah, so the brain, we talked a little bit about it just a second ago. All these things, but it's not limited to this. We couldn't possibly list all the variables that the brain does, but here's some that people might not even know. Controls body temperature. When you get chills, it's all done through the brain. Blood pressure, heart rate, lungs, and breathing. Controls all vision and sight, like I said. All your hearing and speech, your taste, touch, and smell. So all your senses are also part of that. All your movements, walking, talking, standing, sitting, and your overall balance. It allows us to think, dream, reason, and experience emotions. Also, there's the 70,000 thoughts per day.
Wow.
And then when you're awake, your brain produces enough electricity to power a small light bulb, which doesn't sound like a lot, but keep in mind that the brain has no wiring whatsoever. It is a, you know, right above that, the human brain is the most complex arrangement of matter in the known universe. Wow. Mm-hmm. And still people doubt there's a God, right? Yeah. I mean, scientists who are generally non-religious, shall we say, this is what they find. The most complex arrangement of matter in the entire universe. That means the moon, it dictates the waves in the ocean and all this stuff going on, yet our brain is so much more complex than this universe that he's created. It's pretty shocking.
Wow.
So let's continue with our seminar, Dave. There we go.
So yeah, your brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves make up a complex integrated information processing control system known as your central nervous system. In tandem, they regulate all the conscious and subconscious, unconscious facets of your life. The scientific study of the brain is called neuroscience or neurobiology.
And it says just how powerful is our little 3-pound brain. Is that, I mean, you're a big guy, so yours has got to be heavier than mine, right?
Yeah, well, I have something down here for you, Sharon, which I think you're going to get a good giggle about.
Okay.
So in an effort to mimic this digitally, what the brain does, scientists a few years ago needed more than 82,000 processors running it simultaneously. And to tell you what that means is the big computers now that we buy for our homes they call it a quad processor, so that's 4. They needed 82,000 in which to simulate 1 second of our brain capacity. So 82,000 computer, it's a ginormous, it's an IBM, they call it Big Blue. Mm-hmm. So they had 82,000 processors to do what our brain does in 1 second.
Look at that.
So there it is, yeah. 1/10,000th of a second to respond to something and generate an action to it. Meaning,
unbelievable.
The color. When you taste something, you really wouldn't taste it if it wasn't for your brain. There's all kinds of things. Everything runs through the brain, and it runs through the brain so fast that it's simultaneously to us, but it really isn't. But it is, because our brain is so fast at processing our, sensory stuff.
So we're walking around in a miraculous, unbelievable body that God gave us.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's beyond words. Scientists can't figure it out. The greatest minds on earth can't figure out the brain.
And yet those same scientists would say, I'm an agnostic.
Yeah. We've evolved from a pollywog or an ape, or, if that's the case, why do we still have apes?
And and yet we don't dispute the fact that they're extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
But they demonstrate their stupidity when they don't realize there is a connection to all this.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got this brain, and say people our age, my age, Herman's age, how do you protect our brain?
So,
or if you're 20 watching.
Yeah, preventative is always better than starting
too
at
late
80.
for us.
No, totally isn't. Because it really boils down to brain health.
Yeah.
There's been studies done about omega-3s in the brain and what it does to the base of the brain, which allows the oxygen to the base of the brain, which helps retain your memory. And, most people, when they think of the brain, they think of Alzheimer's and dementia. Those are 2 of the big hot buttons, but realistically, those are just 2 of thousands. Everything from heart, 25% of our cholesterol is in our brain, and people don't realize that. And so it's needed in your brain.
Say that again.
25% of our cholesterol is in our brain. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's shocking. Yeah. As I'm doing the research on this, I'm just like, wow. It's pretty interesting.
Well, when you're in a hospital and you're in a coma, is the brain shut off?
No, it's still active. Even when you're sleeping, it's very active. When you have dreams, your brain's still in an active mode.
It certainly is.
And
she came out this morning to have coffee with me, and she said, I woke up and a bird
woke me up this morning.
Yeah, and I'm thinking,
my dream.
I'm thinking outside of the window, or no? She goes, no. She said, this bird looked me right in the face and went, ah!
It did. It was crazy.
but the brain is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Maybe it was time to get up, I guess.
It was time to get up. Right. Well, yeah.
You're sleeping a little too long.
Hey, Dave, can you put up the part where it says, close your eyes, breathe deep? I don't know if you have that part. But Dave is so good, and I drive the poor guy nuts because how he handles me, I have no idea.
He's surfing for it right now.
He does it very well. It starts out by saying, close your eyes, breathe deep, and say hello to God. There it is right there.
So that's one of the things that you can do that help to rewire your brain. And it's not all about exercise. It's not all about supplements, but and I wouldn't say that it's meditation. I would say no TV, no radio.
Oh, that's so good.
Just sit there and say hi to God. And just that alone, with no outside noise or activity, we all pray. But if you can just get the clutter out, get everything put aside for X amount of time, whatever that is, no outside noise, and just say hi.
You know what came up on my phone this morning, my iPhone this morning? It said, "Be still and know that I am God."
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you just said.
Be still. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah,
That's it.
it's awesome. I wanted to add this one thing real quick if I could. I don't know if you have it
Yes, go
on
ahead.
there, but
Oh, yeah.
so in general, a man's brain is 10% larger than a woman's, even after taking into account their larger stature, their body size. Right? You like that, don't you?
Gloria Steinem would not agree with that.
However,
Yeah.
here's the
Yeah.
good part for
Here
her.
we go. There it is, right there.
It's quiet.
So
He's
the
gonna
good part
tell
for
the good
her,
part.
however, the hippocampus, the part of the brain that most strongly is linked with memory, is typically larger in women.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's
See?
true.
Now, what's
He
the
always
importance
asks
of
me-
that?
Just, I wanted to give her a little shout out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Hey, look at.
He's always asking me names. What's the name of that guy?
Yeah.
This is the truth. There's no question she's smarter than I am. I mean, I knew that the first time I met her at college. In fact, I checked on her grades, and they go, "She's very smart."
He
Like,
checked on my
yeah,
grades.
That's right.
Give me a
I did.
break.
A little
I did.
encroaching, isn't it?
Yeah, really. A lot of love going on
Yeah, a lot
there.
of love going on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
how smart is she?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
my dad always told me, good
here we
looking,
go.
get a good looking one, and smart. So I followed that pattern, and it worked out. Yeah, almost
He
59
always
years
There you
told
go,
ago.
him
59 years later.
It's just as easy to fall in love with a good-looking woman as it is.
That's what my dad used to say.
That's terrible.
Oh, that's,
Okay, let's continue. We got
let's get off
we got
of
the
that.
best supplements for keeping the brain healthy. Let's go to that one, Dave. There we go. Look at that. There you go.
There we go.
Dave is on the mark today.
oh yeah. So these are some of the ones that we would say that you test. The omega-3 is probably one of the real important ones. The essential
Which I take
fatty
every
acids.
day.
Yeah, that's big. And that's heart, that's circulation, everything involved with circulation, which is your blood pumping hundreds of gallons a day through your system. It's all part of that process.
Okay. Bruce,
Just
what's the
stay on
difference-
the screen, Dave. You don't have to go.
Excuse
nuts.
me.
Yeah.
What's the difference between omega-3 and vitamin D3? It always confuses me. Do you need both of them?
You do, definitely.
Okay.
So most people on the planet, the 79% of the people in America are vitamin D deficient, even if you live in sunny Florida. Because the first thing we do, we put on sunglasses, which is where we get most of our sun anyway. They say you can lay out for 15 minutes a day or be outside 15 minutes a day. We're taught as children all the way through, avoid the sun like the plague, right?
Yeah.
So 75% of the people, and people north of, I would say Georgia, don't see as much sun as, everyone else in America.
Yeah, when we lived in Buffalo. not
Yeah,
much
Buffalo,
sun.
there's not a lot of sun there. Even that sun is not the great vitamin D sun, but so we always, that's one of the first things. There's a multivitamin that we always say, get one, whatever it is, and then vitamin D3, and then you start attacking things that you might have problems with, or something that is in your family tree, shall we say, Alzheimer's and stuff like that. If you have anybody that's having memory loss or anything like that, you definitely want to start preemptively taking supplements, working,
Will that
walking
help
a little bit.
once it
yes.
starts?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Once you start, you'll start feeling better. Your mind will get clearer. You'll walk a little further. Instead of walking a block, walk 2 blocks the next week. Walk 3 blocks, or do little calisthenics in your house where you can sit in a chair and do little calisthenics where you don't have to move, but move much, but you can still move around a little bit.
And that creates that circulation.
Yeah, circulation is the key. Sedentary is the enemy.
This, I don't know if you can get a shot of this. I'll hold it whatever camera I'm supposed to hold it to, right there, wherever we are, where we go. Okay, there's Brooke. Yeah, we've got a shortage of camera people, and because we're on an austerity budget, so there we go. All right, we've been on an austerity budget since we started in 1980.
That's right. And we're still here.
We're still here. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, what's this all about?
So that's the liquid version of our brain enhancer and memory recall. Scott probably 50 ingredients that are all designed for helping with your brain.
So you put it in pure water and mix it.
Yeah, and it tastes good enough. You can take a capful, drink water with it, or orange juice. You can mix it with orange juice, apple juice, anything you want to do. We also have the same thing in capsules there.
Right here. Here, this is great.
If you don't like the liquid.
Guys like me need this for sure. Isn't that great? And so now.
You got to like the label there, Herman.
Oh, I know. It's my mountain. Look at my mountains through the house over there. Just like that. But this will do what? I mean, do you know what's happening, or you just got to, by faith, trust it?
Well, no, nothing will happen within a week.
Yes, that's
but
true.
But as time goes, you'll start remembering things easier. People will say, now what's his name? And you'll recall it very quickly. You'll remember what you read in the paper that day. You'll remember seeing a movie that you might not have remembered seeing, or something like that, you know. And all this, it all ties in. It's all nutrient-based.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what do you mean by nutrient-based?
So everything, you know, our bodies need the nutrients, and when they're not given the nutrients, the brain will do what it's supposed to do, and it'll rob nutrients. But at the same time, it's killing off part of your brain. So it's going to eat like these diets.
Yeah.
When you're dieting, yes, you're going to lose a little bit of weight, but also your brain is going to go into protective mode, and your brain will grab nutrients that might be in other parts of the brain. Guess what? One of the parts of the brain it grabs, the memory portion. Wow. And it starts feeding on the memory portion to stay alive, because the brain is very, very unique.
So you can get away with that if you're really young, right?
Yeah.
But you get my age, and you can't spare any brain loss.
I even say when you're younger, do preventative stuff when you're young. You have grandkids that are 20, 30, 40 years old, get them on it. I mean, do things like that. It's just a great safety net, right?
Hey, Dave, let's go back to our seminar. The best supplements for keeping the brain healthy. Here we go. There it is.
So yeah, the omega-3 essential fatty acids, that's a biggie, obviously. The CoQ10, the buffered vitamin C, which is far different than the ascorbic vitamin C. Buffered is much more efficient to the body, reacts to the body very well. Vitamin D3, mandatory, and then the brain connector and memory enhancer. That's in the liquid in the caps there.
Let's go to the next. It is thought.
What's that glutathione?
Glutathione. Yeah,
That's this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, okay, I've heard, but that's what your sister takes.
Explain that.
Yeah, glutathione is one of those processes that help with the overall circulatory mission, shall we say.
Wow.
And it's one of those that's really high up there on the efficiency process for the brain. You know, there's not everything works for the brain.
Yeah.
That's one that we always steer people to, because
So it goes right to where it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's a winner. That one's
boy.
great.
Wow. Okay, look at that. Maybe we can get a shot of that. There goes Brooke. There goes Brooke. There goes. We're on an austerity budget, and she's running to the camera. There it is, right there.
Funny.
Look at that. Look at that. Ain't
Yeah,
great?
Very good.
So make the website at the bottom of Life Source Vitamins available. Write that down. I'm telling you, if you don't do it, you're going to kick yourself. And you know, usually if you kick yourself, you really hurt yourself. So write it down so that you don't become upset and say, I should have taken his advice. Hey, Dave, can we go to that part where it is thought that as much as 70% of illness, there it is, right there. Share that with us.
So yeah, it is thought as much as 70% of illness can be cured just by positive thinking. It seems that most symptoms are aggravated simply by worrying, i.e. stress. Wow. Stress brings on a whole different level. So if you have something that's a chronic disease, you can think yourself into getting even sicker. So use your brain to think positive thoughts.
Boy, that is the truth. I'm telling you, that is the truth. Now, I know, you know, we're not talking about woo stuff here, but really, I mean, it's just as easy to think positive as to sit there and mope and to think negative. So why not pick the positive?
Right. Yep.
Jeepers.
That's for sure.
Okay. How about this one? Sugar and the brain. Put that up if you would, Dave. Sugar and the brain. There it is right there.
So yeah, there's mounting evidence that high levels of sugar consumption can also have a negative effect on brain health. And that's, I mean, that's probably one of my most understated things on this sheet, can also have a negative effect. Without a doubt, it is a negative effect on the brain health, from cognitive function to psychological well-being. In essence, cut back on sugar. But sugar is the enemy for our body from head to toe.
And it's addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I think you said on the show one time it's like cocaine.
Yeah, so I was telling you about that study that was done, that they had these rats that were addicted to cocaine. They were introduced to sugar at the same time being addicted to cocaine. They then they left the cocaine and went to the sugar.
Wow.
Right, so it's, yeah.
And sugar is one of the most fattening.
Yeah, low calorie, high, terrible for you. They say, sugar's not bad. It's only 15 calories per teaspoon, but it's that
there's
one
not many
teaspoon.
calories in it, that's for sure, but
Right, so.
just not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
We've got about 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes in television is forever, so don't worry about it. But that camera right there, challenge somebody to do what we're talking about, because you're the guy.
Yeah.
Just look right straight at him, right in the eyeball.
So yeah, I would just say call, get information. We have a catalog. Get the catalog. We have all this information that you've heard today. We'll mail it out to you. You read it. Call us and ask us if you can only take one thing. Maybe that one thing, which one could you take? Which one could you start with? But our goal would be to get you more cognitive, more memory-based, with better circulation. And I think it will affect your life in a positive manner. If you know people, neighbors or anything like that, little Margie down the street starting to slip a little bit, maybe you could help her in some of this decision processing. We could mail it directly to her if you wanted. But call us on our toll-free number. We're there all the time. And we'd love to hear from you. We'll mail out anything you need.
I have to tell you, I got in touch with them just recently. And I mean, I've got what I needed like that. And I told her, I said, man, now I know you're going to say, well, Jeevers, he's on your show. Listen, I've had what, 2,000 plus interviews, and a lot of people that were vitamin people, and I could ask for the product, and I'm going, I still haven't got it. What's going on? I mean, because they don't go, oh, it's Herman Bailey, oh, get that out right away. But I mean, his organization is like, bam. So that is really, to me, impressive, because when you want it, you want it. Right. That's why you ordered it. Yeah. So Jesus Christ, listen to that name, is the answer to every need you may have. God bless you. Bye-bye.